Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first PRL race of 2018. We're here at Spa for our first qualifying lap, and across the line we come. Provisional pole, not a great lap though. We are on supers though, and we had a little bit of a balk there from the McLaren in front, although Alex was on a lap himself, so completely legal by him. I choose not to improve my time despite being well up on ultras because I'd rather start on supers. And I had the capability of getting pole quite easily. My PB was a 43, and the PB won't matter there for Kid Buyers and the other McLaren, who absolutely walls it. Kart Dude would take pole with a 44.3, so there was a big margin there for pole if I chose to stay on the ultras lap. However, it would be P4 behind Dregler, my closest championship rival, 69 points behind he is at the moment, and Craig also with a fantastic qualifying for Renault. Maznat notably would be at the back, having not set a qualifying lap. I think that may have been his plan actually, so we'll have to see how that pans out for him. Side by side in front could end in tears. I backed up a little bit, thankfully no one right behind me at this stage. Looks like Craig had to get out of it, a bit of lag and I get a bit scared. Also started to lose the rear. Unfortunately my teammate gets caught up by my mistake. She loses part of her front wing. And furthermore I drop down to P6, so a horrible start for the team there, Sauber. That's really not what we needed at all. Also have a challenge from Danielson in the Toro Rosso, although he cannot get past that Lecum. So my task now is to get back through the field and hopefully tack onto the back of the Ultra guys who are up front. They are currently Kart Dude, Dregler and I believe Kid Buyers, who made a fantastic start. HSV and I both getting past Craig here as he makes a little error, costs him 2 positions though. Up into P5 in the middle sector of the first lap. HSV had dispatched of Kid Buyers, who now I was trailing, hoping to get past on the run towards the bus stop. I actually had such a good run that I could have pulled alongside through Blanchimont, but knowing how risky that was, I backed off a little bit and decided to go for the move into the bus stop, down the inside, and there it was. Back up into the top 4. Several different tyre choices going on here. You'll notice the HSV in front is on softs. So he actually started outside the top 10, a fantastic start by the Ferrari driver. That wasn't the greatest run through Pouan though, and he gives us the podium position back, but we are quite far behind Kart Dude at this stage, so we need to try and catch up to him and Dregler. However, it is quite difficult to get away from people, and indeed a fairly decent move here by HSV sees him alongside me on the left, and he's even on a harder compound than me, so even more impressive that move. Unfortunately, Danny already had to make a pit stop with that wing damage. Went red, I believe, on the indicator. So she had to do a 2-stop in this race, completely destroying her chances of a top 5. Kart Dude, we actually caught up to him quite significantly there, as he pitted on lap 6. And the next lap, Dregler would surrender the lead. And following that, I believe both of them went to the soft compound. I also went to the soft compound. Go. And I went quite deep into the race to make sure that I didn't come out in traffic. Some other cars went further, having started on softs, and my tyre wear was a lot better than Kart Dude's obviously because I'd gone so much further on the first stint, so my softs were in good condition by the time I caught up to him. And down Camel Straight, fairly simple move with the DRS, not much you can do to defend, so Kart Dude, a sitting duck really, and through we went up into P2, but Dregler had such an advantage that we weren't able to catch him. Now Wayno was disqualified there. I'm going to jump on board with him to see exactly what happened, and goodness me, not his fault at all, and that's P5 lost and 10 points for Red Bull. Key of course for the Teams Championship, because Red Bull is currently P2 behind my team Sauber, so, well I mean, I would not wish that on anyone, even my rivals. That is the crazy way to lose out on points. Really unfortunate for Wayno. Either way, we come across the line to take position 2 and 18 points. We've been in the top 2 since Australia, so quite nice there. Only losing 7 points to Dregler, who wins the race in dominant fashion. Would have been nice to see if I could have tacked onto the back of that group in the first stint. However, these things happen. Next time is Monza. I'll see you guys then.